right, good morning. We are on day 94. No, we're not zeroing. We decided to break one of Sunshine's side trail policies and go back 4/10 of a mile to a little cafe for breakfast. We woke up this morning probably around 6, got everything ready for the morning. Because we camped on the grass, there's just a ton of condensation on the rainfly, on the underside of the rainfly. So we're handing that out to dry. We went into the church, had a cup of coffee, and decided to walk in the cafe, have breakfast while the rainfly's drying, the tent's drying, and when we get back, everything will be dried out and we'll get it all packed up and head on trail. The plan today is about 17 miles. It looks fairly flat most of the day. Well, obviously we'll have an initial climb when we get out of town like we normally do, but the rest of the day looks like we'll be walking on the ridge line. What we don't know is the condition of the trail. We're expecting rocks, lots of rocks, and we heard the worst is yet to come. Probably around mile 1190, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it shouldn't be too bad, but I feel really good this morning. Sunshine, how you feeling?
Good.
She's having a little foot pain yesterday, just kind of getting reacquainted with the weight on her feet. But all is well. We'll keep you posted along the way. I think it's so cool how they recognize their veterans here in Duncannon. This is the second town I've seen towns do this. I think the other one was Damascus. I'm not completely sure, but they hang these banners on the light poles of veterans from the community. All right, we're gonna go into Goody's restaurant to get some breakfast. All right, breakfast is served. I got the pancakes and Sunshine got the French toast. It all looks so good. All right, it is 8:45 and we are back on trail. These first couple miles will be through the rest of the town of Duncannon, and then we'll cross the railroad tracks and then start heading back up the mountain. So we'll get to check out the rest of the neighborhood for the next 30 minutes or so. As we're walking through the town, in the distance there you can see an old fire tower. We are now crossing over the Juanita River.
Alright, we're now crossing the Susquehanna River. Probably heading up to the top of that ridge up there, I guess.
Alright, we're going back into the woods. Civilization as we know it will be behind us until we come out again. Alright, we got to the top of the mountain and there are lots of rocks up here, big boulders. We've been going on this ridge line now for a little bit, but it looks like they continue for a little while. Alright, after walking the boulders along the ridge line, finally came up to an opening where there's an electrical run. It's a little hazy, but still a beautiful day.
Looks like there might be trail magic. Nothing?
Water.
Oh, nice. Looks so nice. This is a really dry stretch.
How do you forget your hat? I just wear it so much. I just, it's like part of me.
Yeah.
It's like forget my trekking poles.
All right. After a wonderful trail magic by Twizzler was his trail name. As we're getting ready to leave, we noticed that somebody left a straw hat behind, and we were the last ones out of the trail magic, and I picked it up and carried it north. Figured eventually we'll run into somebody or the person who left it behind. And this is just kind of how tight the trail community is. We stopped at Overlook, and one of the hikers knew whose hat it was, reached out to him on Instagram, gave him my number, he called me, and we're going to link back up with him here shortly. He's ahead of us, obviously, so we'll get him his hat back. Try to look out for one another out here, take care of each other.
We're having ramen for dinner.
Ramen and pulled pork.
Yummy.
It's a trail specialty.
Hey guys, end of day 93. We are at a tent site at mile 1167.8. We did 17.8 miles today. Yeah.
It was a good 17.8 miles too. We had one pretty decent climb, and then most of the day was just rolling hills along a ridge line, and then we had a drop back down to where we are now, and then we'll have a climb back up tomorrow. But overall it was a good day. I feel really well. My knee feels good. I had no swelling at all today. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but when you hike 17 miles and you got a bum knee, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. I had a slight flare up with my shin one time today, and that was it. But yeah, feeling pretty good right now.
So tomorrow, I think we're not exactly sure what we're gonna do tomorrow, but all right. Yeah, we're just at a stealth site tonight. We're here by ourselves. Well, us and all the mosquitoes.
All right, guys, we're gonna call it a night.
All right. Good night.
We'll see you on trail.